as you probably know, we have a very big cloud computing business. We're the largest cloud computing business in China, very much like AWS here in the United States. We have about 45% market share in cloud computing. And the origin of that business about over 10 years ago, it was in 2009, was that we had a big debate among the engineers. On the one side was our CTO. On the other side were a very large group of fervent engineers. In fact, our CTO didn't have his own troops support in that particular debate. And the debate was about whether we should develop proprietary technology to scale our business from a data standpoint. So our CTO was advocating proprietary, and then there's a group of open source engineers that wanted to use Hadoop and develop on top of Hadoop. It was the early days of distributed computing. And eventually, the person that settled the debate knew nothing about technology. It's Jack. I still remember the meeting. We were sitting there for 3 hours debating, and I couldn't understand what was going on because I just have a legal training. I didn't learn how to code or anything. So I was listening to this, and then finally Jack kind of closed his eyes. He said, "Let's stop. I've got the answer." So people and he was sort of sitting at the other end of the table, and people kind of looked at him and said, "Jack, how? I mean, we're having this religious debate on technology path, and for you who doesn't understand any technology, to come in and make a decision for everyone, people were kind of looking at him kind of with a lot of skepticism." So he said, "Well, the decision is we're going to do both. We are going to commit resources to develop our proprietary technology. I don't know if it'll work, but we're also going to keep our open source effort in case we fail. We do both. There's no reason to actually split or pick a path right now at this juncture of the fork." All right. So when you look back, it's a very smart business decision. I mean, fortunately, we had enough capital so we could afford a dual path development. But the lesson learned here is that when you're in the internet business, when things can scale up very fast, your biggest mistake could be opportunity cost. You choose not to do something and you lose the opportunity to pursue a very different path. So when you look at the history of Alibaba, there's a lot of instances where we would do sort of almost two opposing things, and it didn't make any logical sense, but it's because we were hedging our bets. And again, we're sufficiently capitalized to make those hedges. And then once something develops to a point where we feel that that's the winner, that's the winning horse we can back, we put all of our resources into it. And that's what happened to our proprietary distributed system. It was a system that's basically, my layman's understanding of it is, it's an operating system that can make like 10,000 computers think and work like one single computer. Doesn't matter where these computers are located. They could be located in 10 different locations, and they work as one powerful computer. And that's the operating system we developed. It's called Apsara, and that system today forms the core basis of our cloud computing business.